I'll never forget a moment early in my career as a senior product manager when my boss asked me this one question. Do you know what leverage really means? At the time, I was running myself into the ground, doing everything myself, jumping in to fix every problem, and believing that it was just faster if I just handled it all. But reality, I was burnt out, overwhelmed, and stretched way too thin. That question stuck with me. Over the past 5 years, I've made it my mission to understand and apply the concept of leadership leverage. It's completely transformed how I lead, how my team operate, and most importantly, how we consistently deliver results without sacrificing my own well-being. In this video, I will walk you through exactly what leverage means in leadership context, why it's crucial to your long-term success, the common mistakes to avoid, and most importantly, how to apply it practically. I will show you the strategies that have empowered my team members to take ownership, develop their strength, and thrive while still giving me the visibility and confidence to feel fully in control of the outcome. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Teresa and I am a product leader based in Melbourne, Australia. And on this channel, we unpack actionable strategies and practical tools to continuously grow in our career. So let's jump in. What is leverage and why does it matter? Now, in the leadership world, leverage refers to using the collective skills, strengths, and resources of your team to achieve far more than you could on your own. It's about multiplying your impact without multiplying your effort. Rather than being the problem solver, you become the force that coordinates, guides, and empower others to deliver exceptional results. Now think of leverage as a difference of you lifting heavy object by yourself versus using a lever. You're applying the same force, but with far greater effect. Leverage isn't about losing control or exploiting your team. It's about multiplying your collective capabilities. By effectively leveraging your team, you achieve more with less personal stress and fewer resources. Leaders who master this create sustainable, high-performing teams. Now, according to research, this approach is highly effective. Teams that feel empowered and effectively leverage showed 21% greater profitability, 41% lower absentees, and significantly higher employee satisfaction and retention rates. So how do you achieve leverage without losing control? Now, for those who value control, leveraging your team might feel uncomfortable initially. So here's a practical breakdown to ease that transition. Number one is set clear expectations. Explain the why. Clearly define the goal or the outcome you need. Don't simply just delegate the task, communicate why the task matters. By clarifying the purpose, you maintain oversight without even needing constant direct involvement. Here's an example. Instead of assigning a generic task like prepare a presentation, set a clear outcome. Prepare a client presentation that highlights our Q2 achievements and align with their growth strategy. Explaining the purpose, this presentation is key to securing renewal of their contract. Your team now knows exactly what success looks like so they can work independently while you stay confident in the result. Number two is structured check-ins. Maintain that visibility. Schedule consistent check-ins to review progress and offer feedback. This allows you to remain involved without micromanaging, providing a structured space for guidance and adjustment. For example, set up a weekly 15 to 30-minute progress meeting with your team. Use a consistent format, quick status update, roadblock discussions, and next steps. This keeps you informed, provides the opportunity to redirect if needed, and avoid unnecessary micromanagement throughout the week. Number three is build trust gradually. Start small and scale it up. Begin delegating smaller responsibilities and gradually increase as confidence grows. Now, this staged approach helps you comfortably relinquish that control while developing your team's autonomy and capability. So for example, start by handling off smaller tasks like leading a single client meeting or managing a minor project milestone. Observe how the team member handles it, offer coaching, and once they prove capable, delegate large responsibilities like managing a whole entire client portfolio or leading a product launch. Next are the common mistakes to avoid when trying to leverage. Number 1 is micromanaging. This is one of the most damaging mistakes. Constantly hovering over your team's work sends the message that you don't trust their abilities. It also forces you into unnecessary task level oversight, preventing you from focusing on strategic priorities. Now, over time, it demotivates employees, limits creativity, and causes frustration. For example, you delegated a product specification to your product designer. But instead of giving feedback on the final outcome, you constantly message them about layout choices, font sizes, and colors. Now, this slows them down and signs that you don't trust their decisions. However, do this instead. Set expectations up front and review the spec during a scheduled design check-in. Focus feedback on business goals or UX outcomes rather than pixel level tweaks. Number 2 is unclear communication. Now, poorly defined goals or ambiguous expectations lead to confusion, misalignment, and waste of effort. Without clarity, your team won't know what success looks like and causing them to either hesitate or move in the wrong direction. Always take the time to articulate the desired outcome and key milestones clearly. For example, you may assign someone to own onboarding, but don't clarify whether that means designing the experience, writing the emails, or improving the product tour. A few weeks later, they've worked hard, but not on what you expected. So do this instead. Say to them, I want you to improve our new user onboarding flow. Now, the goal is to increase day 1 activation by 20% over the next quarter. Start by auditing what we have and then come back with a proposal. Number 3 is refusing a delegation. Now, holding on to tasks you should hand off keeps you stuck in the weeds. It's also a signal to your team that you don't believe in their abilities, studying their growth and autonomy. Leaders who fail to delegate becomes bottlenecks, slowing down the progress and increasing their own risk of burnt out. For example, you're still manually pulling analytics for weekly product updates, even though your team has a data analyst ready to help. You believe it's just easier if I do it, but you're missing the chance to elevate someone else and free up your own time. So do this instead. Train your analyst once, then hand it off. Review the first few updates together, then trust them to handle it moving forward with some check-ins only when needed. Next is ignoring feedback. Now, effective leverage requires an open feedback loop. Failing to listen to your team's feedback can result in persistent issues, reducing morale, and missing opportunities for improvements. Make feedback a two-way street, encourage it, and act on it. For example, during a retro, a team member shares that weekly stand-up feels a bit rushed and unproductive. You kind of brushed it off and said, well, we just need to stay on track, without digging deeper. Now do this instead. Ask, what would make stand-up more valuable for you? Adjust the format based on common inputs, maybe even async update with a live discussion once a week. And the last common mistake is delegating without authority. Now, assigning tasks without giving your team the authority or resources to execute is a recipe for failure. They need the tools, decision-making powers, and autonomy to do the job. Now, without it, delegation just becomes a halo gesture. For example, you ask your product designer to own the homepage redesign, but they still need to get every decision approved by you, or don't have access to engineering resources. So do this instead. Clarify to them. You have full creative ownership on the homepage. You can approve design choices and work directly with engineers. Just update me at key milestones. Leveraging your team doesn't mean giving up control. It means expanding it strategically. Clearly set expectations, maintain structured visibility, and gradually build trust to watch your leadership and your team's performance reach new heights. If you find this video insightful, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Also, share some effective ways that you have leveraged your team in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.